Today, how did you assess the game and the performance?
I thought it was a good performance for most of the game. It's disappointing, frustrating, because I don't ever want to stand as Chelsea manager and say I'm happy when we lose. But I think when you come to the champions, are in party mode and have such a good feeling. I think I wanted the challenge for my players was to show character and personality on the ball, move the ball well. And I think after we gifted them a goal, which is a shame, it's an individual error, which you can't give them one here because they can make their own. We played pretty well. We made chances. We should score. We shouldn't lose the game. And maybe that's just a little bit of a belief thing at the top end of the pitch. But I can be happier today, Lee, because I saw things I spoke about and I've been speaking about for the last month. In some performances, I haven't seen them. Today was a team, and a young team with improvements to do. But you have to act upon it, and you have to do it daily to get where City have got and where we've been many times. So it was an improved performance from us, and I'm pleased with that.
You mentioned the age of the team there, Frank. 9 of the players that you called upon today were 23 or under. Does that give you positivity looking forward, moving forward?
Yeah, it does. It does, because I think there's obviously potential, to say the least, there. But we want to win also. So I think that players have to get there quickly. So, but you have to give a safety net for the younger players, as in if they are developing. In times gone by, some of the best players this club's ever seen. Eden Hazard, Didier Drogba, I worked with them. The first year in the Premier League from abroad, Didier was a bit older, but not easy. And then you see the player emerge. So when you've got quite a few of those situations, we can't expect too much. But when I work with them in training, I can definitely tell them the standards and the things that they need to improve on. And they need to take that on board, and I've got faith in them to do that. But it will be, in the proof will be in how they perform going forward. But it will be good confidence for a few. I thought there were some really good individuals there today. I really liked Enzo and Ruben in midfield. I thought Ruben was fantastic when he moves with the ball. Enzo's attitude and desire, and the way he played, and performances over there that really gave me this is the way kind of feeling, and that hasn't been there for us this season. And in my time, not enough, in my opinion. But at this moment, it's about play with pride for the last 2 games, and then, of course, it's about the future for the club.
Speaking of the future, you spoke about Lewis Hall last week. How bright was he again today?
I thought we did well today. I was happy with him last week because it's not easy coming in, but I thought today, playing against the top world-class winger, doing a defensive job where he gets pinned back a lot and has got to defend 1v1. I thought he did it for the majority of the game really well. He joined in a lot, gets, I think, two or three really good opportunities for us, and it's good. He's a good player. He's a good player. So he needs to come out of himself. I say it to him so I can say it out loud. He really should believe that he's good and affect people around him. But I thought he showed personality. And I know he played well here earlier in the season. I think it was one of the games I remember watching it, and played with a lot of confidence and showed he's a good player. And I thought we did similar today.
Finally, Frank, you spoke about the fact that City were in party mode. You gave them the guard of honour. Obviously, they've lifted the trophy today. What do you say to the players about looking forward, being aspirational, and what they want to achieve moving forward?
Well, that's at the end of the story, Lee. That's like we've done it. I was lucky enough to do it here as a player. The club's done it, and there's so much work to be done, and there's so much work that goes into doing it. The league gets harder every year. It moves forward. Every Premier League to win is challenging. Every individual, you have to go for ups and downs. Every team, you have to stay close together and fight and find a way. And push each other, and that's the hidden story behind them lifting the trophy there, and it's what I tell the players a lot. And it's not something you can maybe say once and